Hello. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Finally, thank God! There! Happy Halloween! Thanks for coming again. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I can... I'm gonna do maybe a couple full games and a short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I will. Thanks for showing up a little. We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left. As we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Oh. Is that better? Is that better? For some reason I can't load full screen. Is the music too loud? Oh, wait, I know it's wrong. Hi. Dang it. There, that was my doing. All good now? Dang, I thought this would be easier. Why is this? There, it's better. And very clearly, 6 weeks were left. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Held, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam D. Linecord, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dog. Polly Geist, 22, party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Overland, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pub quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. If it's somehow not... Oh, where should I... No, this is good. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, Treyfog. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. I was checking something. Let's start! Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into a waifu and husbando territory, as it was clearly intended by God. An ATM, sugar baby life, here I come. This feels like something I'd say. Which is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool in my OC and my spirit animal, okay? The invisible hand of the free market. A sphinx who's like super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. What would be the deal breaker for a pinch control lover? The person's mediocre, the person's boring, the person lacks taste, the person hates the outdoors, the person is a coward, the person lacks manners. This is gonna be... So I have 7 smarts, 3 boldness, 7 creativity, 5 charm, 6 fun, and 5 money. During recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summoned campus demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. I gained 2 fun. Scott and Polly pull you aside, one of them holding each of your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious. We need you. I can't voice act that. We need your help, bro. The midterm for AP jump scares is coming up tomorrow and we're so unprepared. We tried everything we could think of to get ready. I rolled up the textbook and smoked it. And I ate my homework. Just so you guys know, Scott is my favorite male character. But nothing worked. We've only got one option left. I gotta cheat, bro. We just gotta figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher. Or with messing with the teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful. That's all the incentive you need. You hook them up with your ultimate cheating technique. Damn it! Shit! I'm the bull. -2. Ah, damn it. Son of a bitch. Lift a glass of scotch up to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!" Why not? This scotch course costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and your royal title? Hang on, I'm grabbing my water bottle. I'm just needing a drink. Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. Her hips are really wide. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink, or poison? What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine, any volunteers? This might be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand when Vera picks you. Doing? That bottle cost as much as the first Apollo mission! How do you feel, World Taster? Are you poisoned? Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. A job well done. Now there is sure not to be poisoned. Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by! Don't listen to her. You did well. come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety. You spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good. You skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I wonder if that's a real number. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits but gain 2 boldness. In the wake of all that, you overhear Miranda and Paul discussing a party. Oh, Polly, I'm terribly excited for your upcoming party. Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick. Hey, speaking of which, you got money, right? How about picking us up some party favors? Oh, I'd be delighted. How many balloons should I purchase? This outfit's really cute. I don't care, just make sure you get enough of that nitrous oxide to fill them all. What's nitrous oxide? Is that something land dwellers breathe? Well, it's pretty much all I breathe. If that's what you're asking. I can't think of an accent for this character. Asking. I can't do this. I don't know about that. How about cake? What kind of cake would you like? Cake? I think you're mispronouncing cocaine. No, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced cake, but I like mine with pink frosting. And I like mine injected into my eyeballs. And speaking of eyeballs, I don't think we're really seeing eye to eye right now. Too true. Perhaps our friend Clementine can suggest a mutually agreeable use for my past riches. I think I'm some creep who gets off on beating animals. I'm not my uncle. Damn it. Although he generally uses real animals instead of cardboard ones, he does still tie them to the ceiling though. We'd have to use like real animals anyway. All the cardboard ones died in the Great Pinata War, remember? Too soon, Clementine, too soon. Now that you remind Polly about the Pinata Massacre, she's only in the mood to party a little. She changes the guest list for her party from everybody to everybody. Oh, god damn it! Now I'm just as charming as I am in real life. Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. Give me all that dangerous money you have in your pockets. And who's this for? Let's see. I'm too poor. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. An erotic fanfic about dragging you to the class. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. But most of our classmates are idiots. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about that? You can always use online encyclopedia TM to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. Why, the hardest thing is reading yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. Gift that keeps giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yeah. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting, so let's settle for a motivational poster for the time being. Dang it, a little bar from my computer is it's like blocking my way, and I can't see everything. Damn it. You know, good blood rituals are in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. Penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated good old reverse from Wilkinson. I must admit it's kind of hot you're into that kinky shit. Bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. This phrase is charm. Wait, no, it's fun. Dang it, I needed the charm. I used all my money. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this one is for killing people, right? What? Good heavens, no! This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on me. So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware, after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes? That or poison. This is ridiculous! Yo, you there! Which knife would you use to kill a guy? Don't say the fish knife! But I'm going for Miranda. But this one's so lame. And I'm gonna get a coin. Never mind, I'm going for Miranda. I'll do this guy later. I said not to, but you said, I'll show you which knife is used for murder! Damien picks up the big scary knife he wanted to use in the first place and lunges at you. You pick up the fish knife. Yes, defend my honor. Make sure to hold the knife with pinky extended. What? How did you disarm me? I'm normally the best at stabbing. Fuck me, I guess the fish knife really is the best for murder after all, huh? One must never doubt a princess in the matters of silverware, my dear. Miranda is so impressed with your prowess in combat. In silverware, she awards you her napkin as a token. Oh my gosh, how amazing. A napkin. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it actually works. Anyway, you gained 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Suddenly you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. I just got to my 97th hey as an opening line on horny dating app. Trademark. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick? People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the horny dating app trademark profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? Your book sounds like something I'd say. I'm not even kidding. Are you drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. Hell yeah, drug! That's a great opening line. Also, let's do some drugs. You wake up an indiscriminate amount of time later, feeling like shit, but happy about it, so like unicorn shit where it's rainbow or something. When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic, and it's clear something went down. Maybe one of you. Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. We should really do this all again sometime. And I mean all of it. Even that zoo animal style stuff. You left a couple of things at my place. I put them outside your locker. With that, Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder exactly what transpired between you and that article of clothing you left behind. Just checking. When you open the box marked Clementine, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving rescue pigeon. Neither of those things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame, and apparently she said zoo animal stuff. She meant stealing a bird. So it seems like you guys didn't so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you, so hell yeah. You go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs and the last surviving. Whoops. Wait, what was that last surviving rusty pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Irrelevant. You gained Polly's admiration and 2 charm and 1 fun. I'm very fun, apparently. I forgot you were in the gym. Ooh, perfect. Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple. Miranda, take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But where for? Right here, Miranda. You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media, and also not executed. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Clementine? Heck yeah, you do, don't you? I surely do. It's entitled Silverware. Oh, but Polly likes me now. She seems like she'd get more fun endings. I'll do another long one where I go for Polly, and then a short one where I go for Scott because I know exactly what to do for him. Really? How have I not heard of this trend before? Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are 2 of my biggest passions. This trend sounds like it was invented for me. It may have been by you on the spot, but there's no need to go into that. What's your favorite meme? Spiked salad forks and velvet evening gowns? Seahorse steak knives and frilly skirts? Teaspoons and tea dresses? This trend is... no words. Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination would leave me speechless as well, were I not so excited to create more memes with Clementine. We'll have to meet up soon. Bring on your most exquisite chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them. Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. I guess it's time to go without and try to find some exquisite chopsticks. I probably need mine, but that day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forgot that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You can plus 2 smarts. Suddenly you hear the elegant gurgling sound of water trumpets. Miranda's about to issue a royal decree. I, Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for a short period. You're welcome. Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Am I now? Now that we're speaking casually, I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not the prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people. I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party, mandatory celebration festivity of surferly service. My surfs and I are total BFFs, so I've decided to throw them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. And since I love my surf so much, this party must be the absolute best. I'll spare no expense. So I'll have my surfs build an underwater grand wall for the celebration. It can only take about 12 days of non-stop backbreaking labor. Plus, we need decorations for the party, so we'll have some serfs get dressed up and tie themselves to the wall. So cute! And we don't want any of my serfs missing the party if their family members get sick. So we'll have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time, but of course, I don't want you to think that I'm spoiling them. So I'll need your mind control classes, just to make sure that we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. Wait, that is what I got! You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling me, it's terrifying to think about what she'll do with the actual mind control powers. But who cares, you stay in this watery bay. I'm so excited! I feel like singing! Suddenly an adorable little eel pops out of Miranda's purse. Yes, that's a great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing! Miranda starts belting and the eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel has shockingly great harmony. The seaweed is always greener in a democratic state, but my loyal serfs all love my exceedingly high tax rates. Under my rule, surflings know better, they'll surf me forever. Now, only true girl. What a charming little tune. Who knew that monarchy could sound so fun? Miranda bows while you clap enthusiastically. Oh, wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world. I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was a better singer. Now let me introduce my song, Surf. Mr. Feel the Eel. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the luckiest eel ever because I get to help Princess Miranda plan the winter surf party. That's right, of course I need my serfs to do most of the preparations for the party. No one's here.
Why are you talking so loud then?
Just in case someone shows up.
Moving!
Sibling again. I wrote eat it all. No. Sibling, don't mind them. That's right, of course I need my serfs to do most of the preparations for the party, and I'll be entirely consumed by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty after all. For example, I'm going to do the difficult mental work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done the first half of the work, I'll leave you two to decide what kind of drinks, and how we'll get them, and who's going to pay for them, and all of the rest of the planning. You're so smart, Princess Miranda. We'll take it from here. Yay! I'll leave this to you two, because I need to go recline in a velvet chaise and gaze out the window longingly. Oh, what an amazing opportunity for the death of the princess! Wait, what? No need to continue the charade, comrade. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred, and after our years of pain and toil, we finally send the princess straight to the depths of her watery hell. Take your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party she planned will be the setting of our assassination. And while I care not what drink fills the punch bowl, we sure not partake. I will add a massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all of the princess's guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution is here! I take my leave, Conrad. May you dream of the end of tyranny, at the end of monarchy, the end of monarchy, the end of Princess Miranda. Just as Mr. Field the eel is swimming away. Wait, and how is he swimming? You're not underwater. Don't tell anyone the eel. Don't tell the eel the laws of physics. Miranda returns. I'm back. Whoa, what? That gazing was so exhausting. I assumed you finished planning the drinks. But if there are no drinks at the party, what will I throw in onto my serfs to show them my royal affection? Usually if one of these serfs pleases me, I'll throw a glass of Chardonnay on them. It's a metaphorical dousing of royal approval. However, if one of my serfs disobeys me, I punish them by dumping a cup of Sauvignon Blanc right on their naughty heads as symbolic soaking of my righteous anger. I guess if there are no drinks at the party, I can toss my throwing silverware at them. Miranda throws a cup of white wine at your face, but you can't tell if it's Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc. Damn, you're unrefined. Dang it! My charm went down again. Now you never know if she's happy or pissed. You lose -2 charm and -1 smarts. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages. But they just kill the servants with the sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. Excuse me. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Miranda seems to like your idea and immediately skips off to organize an entire little practice war. Within the hour, she calls you up weeping. The poor dears loved their practice war. They loved it so much. It only took them 10 minutes to escalate to tactical nuclear warfare. those little darlings are dead! All dead! Oh, I just knew it was a bad idea to crossbreed orcs with professional wrestlers. Now we'll have to breed a whole new army. God, I'm still losing. At least my fun's still pretty high. You try to cheer Miranda up, but she breaks down sobbing. Rich people problem solve. You lose -2 creativity and 1 fun. I'm making bad decisions in this, apparently. Ooh, this lady's pretty. You arrive at your table, find Coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me. Clearly because the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone, we're eating. What do you mean less attractive? Lies! Subterfuge! Oh, I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy. Oh! Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Drop them! Slap a colander on your head. A baking sheet on your chest and a jousting lance under your arm. My hero, charge! Vanquish the invaders! Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble, we'll just move over there. Victory! The day is saved! Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion! Whoa, did those 3 just disintegrate into a pile of turtles? Or am I just super high? I can't get a consistent voice for Holly. You think that question pretty much answers itself. It's day while rehearsing for the class play. It's as if the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Around the corner you hear the sound of princessly singing and English maracas, which can only mean one thing. Oh, Mr. Filthy Ew! I'm just so excited for the winter surf party I could... Sing? Oh, I guess. I was going to say that I'm so excited I could burn down a medium-sized village. But singing is a great idea too. Let's do it. Oh, you surf. Mr. Filthy Eel harmonizes perfectly with Miranda's feudal battling. Oh, you surf. Though you have served me through and through as your beautiful lord, if I depart, I'll kill and I'll replace you. You kept Miranda and her murderous seal a standing ovation. You were already standing, so technically you just started clapping, but still counts. Ew, I didn't see you there, fellow surf. You're definitely not a surf, but you're also not about to correct an eel with a hidden switchblade. But beautiful singing princess, it's such an honor to join you in the magical wonder of song. You know, it's times like these that I'm so happy that I have surfs. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice? I don't think so. Just the thought of Princess Miranda's songs going to waste. Whoa! Don't cry, Mr. Filthy Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive and laborious party planning. You're right, Princess. That would cheer me up right away. I knew it! In that case, you're missing one critical thing for the winter surf party. Activities! This will likely be the only party my surfs will ever have the chance to attend, so we should make it as fun and memorable as possible. I'm just bursting with ideas, Princess. We could play Shave the Princess's Neck. Each surf could shave your neck with their sharpest sword. Doesn't that sound so adorable? OMG! I love it! Everyone will admire how hairless my neck is. I mean, my neck is already hairless, but I guess if everyone uses their sword on my neck, it'll be even more hairless? Or we could dig a special princess pit and fill it up with the cutest animal, feral panthers. Princess Miranda, you could pet the fluffy panthers all night with your special inescapable pit. Yes, Mr. Phil the Eel, you're a genius! Or we could simply sit you down on your gluttonous throne and read one by one a list of the atrocities and injustice you have committed until Poseidon himself smites you down. Down with the Mer Kingdom. I love you, Princess. Oh, Mr. Phil the Eel, you're so precious. I didn't even know peasants could be this cute. Anyway, as I was saying, wow, a butterfly! Miranda abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly. Wait, that means you're alone with... Salutations, comrade. You have done well to weather the tyranny of the Vanderbilts so far, but fear not, the day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess is falling into our trap, just as we intended. She's just choosing a party activity, but she actually chose the method of her own death. The irony is as delicious as the sweat of her electorate. She returns. By my comrade, may the blood of the monarch salt the earth. Farewell, tea. Party planning can be so stressful, but I feel so much better after vivisecting that butterfly. Fun fact, the most beautiful part of the butterfly is its gorgeous glittering stomach innards. Oh, and did Mr. Phil run off again? Well, whatever, his party activity suggestions were just so perf. You can just use one of them unless you have anything better in mind. Impress Miranda with the killer party activity. Well, not literally killer. Ideally, you're hoping for something fun, some family-friendly, and assassination-proof. Wow, I couldn't read all that, so... Opium? Wow, can you imagine how cute the servers will look with their little opium pipes? That would be so precious. But of course, one can't partake in opiates without a matching outfit. Each serf will need their own opium pipe and matching opium hat, and their own opium ascots. Whee! Yes, absolutely. It'll be so adorable. Opium is the perfect party activity. Plus, it's family friendly. Miranda's Mere Kingdom produces plenty of opiates to stock the party, but in order to find a fashionable ascot for each and every serf, Miranda's father has to conquer 2 peaceful democratic republics. Isn't Daddy the best? It wasn't easy to bring those kingdoms under the Vanderbilt's iron fist, but it'll be worth it for these outfits. The world takes a step away from the shining light of democracy, but you take a step towards Miranda's heart. You gain +2 creativity and 1 charm. that day you spent some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time paid off, so fuck it. You gained +2 money. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught. Miranda's voice is kinda killing me. Most terrible news, friend. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to the random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors at my court? Damn it, I'm not bold enough for it. You try to tell her she should wait till she gets back to your castle, but she's already spun the bottle, and it's pointing at me? I'm the traitor? Alas, I am my own worst enemy. How could I bring myself to betray me? Miranda immediately arrests herself on suspicion of treason, and you for consorting with the traitor. She's acquitted because she's literally a princess, but you don't have... I keep losing stats! You're sentenced to be publicly pelted with sea newcomers and so lose. -2 charm, -1 fun. Who's this dude? The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who's flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cooks a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you? What? Of course not! That would be barbaric! The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat it for me! They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get off calories. I need to stay fit and healthy. I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. I couldn't read the rest. But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he obviously eaten entirely for his own benefit. Traitor's dog, do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan? I think maybe he's just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works. Your forehead's really shiny. Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once! Those 2 serfs look at each other and stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria. Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now? Eating myself? But how? You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against the other team leader's charm. The commitment amazing to your whole team and their spirits fueled by it. Finally win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. As you wander around talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda walking around talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd. Oh, hello. I was practicing my rollerblade for when I am crowned prom queen. I feel there is a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, as a princess, I'm already creative, learn crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excessive force, and singing sweetly. But I lack administrative experience. I have never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be. You don't have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereign. Gee, maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Pink? But why pink? Why not orange or gold or lavender? You start to tell her that it could be any color she wants, but she just continues talking over her. I might as well just set them all on fire and turn them all black. Oh, what good would that do? What use would my subjects be to me if they were all charged with crisp? What a horrid suggestion! Try to remind her that you never said anything about setting anyone on fire. Dang, we had so much fun, too. Clearly, she's already hotly stormed off. You lose 2 fun and 1 creativity. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It's a melody of cold northern pinks, of cloying sweetness, of a sweet bovine teeth, a song of the Ice Cream Wizard! He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness! The Ice Cream Wizard only comes once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake! You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "Dish Shit Magic" painted on the side. Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get Magma Bar, Brain Destroyer, Chocolate Boomstick? What about Fear of Death, the Frozen Cobra, Berserker Berry Blitz? The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try, if only someone would suggest a solution that is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. But of course, I always have to find a prince to kiss me on being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman? Prince lips? Gross! I've already got a pair of those attached to my face. What? Where? Here, where my mouth is. Wait, Damien? You're a prince? But you hide it so well. Gee, thanks. But Miranda's not paying attention. She's already traded the Ice Cream Wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-basted prince lips. Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already. Miranda finishes the prince lip and 3 graphic smooches. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them up. Oh my. Epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, You're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with the heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 Mercy, a set that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel but isn't now, and you gain +2 Charm. Nice. After advising her with the party drinks and activities, Miranda decides to officially invite you to join her party planning committee. Of course, Miranda's invitation is an official draft notice, including death threats for refusal or tardiness, and an armored guard detail to fetch you for an immediate emergency meeting. I'm so glad you can make it. Welcome you two to our final official planning meeting for the Winter Surf Party. Woohoo! It's an honor to be on Princess Miranda's Divine Committee. The Surfs are so excited for the party. And I'm excited too! I can't wait to see the looks of joy on the faces of the Surfs. It warms the ruler's heart. However, there has been a slight planning setback. A few dozen Surfs had the audacity to die during their party participation work. Something about exhaustion and chronic dehydration and horrendously inhumane working conditions. Such icky rebellion, but don't worry, I officially uninvited any Surfs rebellious enough to die before the party. So that little matter is resolved, and now we move on to the main subject of our meeting. The cake! Whoa, how lucky the Surfs are that you're serving a cake. What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda? Good question, Mr. Fieldy Eel. We're serving many great cakes. My most anticipated one is a simple angel food cake. The 2 main ingredients in the cake are angels and food. It'll be the most delicious cake ever, I'm told that macerated angel meat gives the most delicate, subtle flavor. I wouldn't know, of course, as my eating Surfs handle all of my tasting for me. Holy bubbles, that cake sure sounds heavenly. Princess, did you get my joke? But since the cake will be at the centerpiece of the whole party, simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of a cake at a bachelorette party. I'm unsure how he lost all of his clothes, but the effect was incredible. Yes, we need some kind of marvelous surprise inside the angel food cake. What kind of surprise would excite the Surfs? Perhaps a copy of our Mer Kingdom Constitution, signed headshots of their beloved princess, or coupons for extra punishment. What does Surfs even like? Princess, you've been working so hard planning this party. Why don't you let Clementine and I come up with a surprise? After all, you deserve a surprise more than anyone. Oh, Mr. Fieldy Eel, I couldn't agree more. I shouldn't have to work hard on anything ever. But I don't want to make it too easy on you, so I mean the cake contains 2 surprises inside. Each one of you should come up with one surprise. Oh, I assure you, Princess, you'll be surprised. Your face will be painted with a shock so intense that the bells of justice shall finally ring across the watery valleys of the Mer Kingdom. Perfect! That's what I was going for. Well then, I'm off to go somewhere. I'll have to go prepare my party guillotine. Don't worry, it's only for tardy Surfs. Hail, Comrade Fearless here, the leader of the Mer Rebellion. Once again, I've leveraged my political position with the princess. The stage is set for our coup. The party shall be the start of a new age age of reason, an age of freedom, the age of the new Mer Kingdom. I shall use this ridiculous cake surprise scenario to plant a deadly and vicious assassin inside the dessert itself. When Princess Miranda slices into the cake, Our assassin will slice into her. Freedom to the serfs! Death to the princess! We shall toast to the rise of the polar rat! Mr. Field Eel is such a party pooper. If you wish, we can plan some kind of second cake surprise as the princess mentioned, but whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassin shall end her faster than she ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jaleel the Eel. I shall see you the morrow, comrade. Glory to the new Merg Kingdom! Mr. Field the Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with a counter surprise that will neutralize Mr. Field the Eel's deadly cake assassin. Of communism, this ghost loves common ownership of the means of production, and he assassinates his sidekick on the weekend. After speaking with your close friend, the invisible hand of capitalism, you learn that politically symbolic ghosts don't actually have grandmothers, so you just grab the closest grandma you can find. Her name's Marlene. She loves collecting Christmas ornaments, and her niece helped her set up a Pinterest account. So you stuff Marlene into the cake right alongside the specter of communism. Who will win? An immortal, politically motivated, driven assassin ghost? Or Marlene, the grandma you found? God, you hope this works out. You really want Miranda to survive this party, and Marlene has to make it to her granddaughter's dance recital next week. You're so anxious that you lose 2 fun and 1 boldness. Hey, how long has this been going anyway? Nearly 2 hours. Be silly, Clementine. It's no time to be asking about Prime and other communist celebrations. It's time for the Royal Winter Surf Party! Mandatory celebration festivity of surf release service! Yes, my princess, it will be a party to die for. Oh, Mr. Field the Eel, your words are so kind, and completely devoid of any underlying meaning. Indeed. Oh boy, you hope your efforts to disarm Mr. Field the Eel's plans for the assassination of work. The day of the party happens and you're pit. Oh! You've been such a rebellious. I killed my favorite female character, but I got a secret ending. Miranda died. It was hard to deal with. It reminded you that life is something precious, always to be cherished, as you know when it will be gone. There's a lot of discussion about the Merg Kingdom coup. Nobody could deny that the Vanderbilt crown has always imposed a violent tyranny over their kingdom while ruling with an iron fist. They've caused suffering, and many you caught yourself more than once thinking that Mr. Field Eel and the rest of the rebellion made a valiant point, even if it was through extreme means. And Miranda wasn't free of guilt. She was always prone to be merciless towards her subject, who seemed to be less than sentient beings to her. So maybe the coup was the last desperate cry for help from people who deserve freedom and justice as much as everyone else. Maybe violence was the only way only language the Vanderbilt crown knew. Maybe they left the rebellion no other choice. And yet, even if imperfect to horrendous depths, she was still Miranda and who loved her no matter her faults. And then all of a sudden, she was gone. Yes, her death might have been for the better of the working masses, but you miss her. Aww. I'm probably gonna do another one of these. This lady's cute. I probably shouldn't laugh at this. Sad. How do I skip credits though? Never mind. Miranda fucking dies. Spooky. You've already seen this. You've just seen this. I'm skipping to the quiz. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz game ever. Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Yeah, I still like this one. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences, turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101, critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like this in school. This sounds way cooler. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Miranda, Scott, Damien. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway, texting, just as you're about to approach her. There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe, and my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros, and you would never do a prank to me. But I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No. You didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent. Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything. And ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Oh, a ride in a van? Can I stick my head out the window? Of course. Anything to distract, cheer up my best buddy. You hop in the van to get on the case of the ghost smells. Scott opens a bag of raw bones and begins swallowing them whole. Don't mind me, I just brought some Scott snacks. Look, Scott, those look delicious. If I could digest uncooked marrow, I totally would. But as it is, Polly settles for lighting up a Polly snack and getting the whole van baked. Round out the day by tearing a human's face up to reveal that it was actually a spooky skeleton all along. Just as you suspected. Oh boy, that was fun. It's nice to let my tongue wag in the breeze. Can we go on another car ride soon? Huh? Can we? Sure, bud. Anytime. A prank goes anytime you want. The distraction worked like a charm, and you even got away with it. Thanks to the lack of meddling kids, you gained +2 fun in one bonus. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly presses her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I've tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. Good for him. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievably hot? That's it! We'll set the cafeteria on fire! Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you can just step in with an idea of your own. Why is this just... Why am I being blocked? What if we skip some steps for some good old flashing? Polly floats up onto the table and in a practice motion, whips her top off. To the victor! This is a high school cafeteria. Polly's rash axe obsesses the rolling cauldrons of Harlem and sets it on fire and tap dances on the ruins. Soon the air is thick with sausage and gravy. Potato crisps fly everywhere like flavored Chapinel. Polly puts her shirt back on, now that everyone's too busy fighting to remember what they're fighting about. Looks like mine really were the tits that launched 1,000 ships. The view you just got makes that pun worth it. just getting that just in case. Now I'm broke. That day you skipped class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom, you give 0 shits and you gain 2 boldness. Here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing is a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, then you eat a bigger tapeworm to swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Oh man, that brings back memories. Hang on. The matryoshka diet is how I died! I miss bad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements. Whoa, are you guys talking about bad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped than anything. I literally can't see what the rest of it says because the bar. Oh, awesome! I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex, and now I finally have my excuse. But dinosaurs died out years ago, Scott. Where are you gonna find one? Easy. I'll squat thrust so hard that it sends me back in time. Not sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that'll alter the fabric of reality, Scott. That shows how little you know about squat thrust, Polly. There's no problem that can't be solved by squat thrust. Oh, I'm trying to go for Polly. But also Scott's really easy to get to go to prom with. You just do things he likes. No. Listen, Clementine, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks, not the best flask exactly, but the contents! Good God, our literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria. Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethanol alcohol, and the soul of an infant. Ah, wait, this is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has a smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably, go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you could just cut it with the craziest thing of all, but think carefully about whom you want to impress with your friend. Heck yeah! I wish I could have seen that better. Always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I've tried everything: mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think that inanimate objects can't have sex. But I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. If you can make whiskey x whiskey turn into ultra whiskey, We should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars make a limousine in order for your Y-phones to become the Y-phone XXX. The most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel get a pair of designer shoes. Can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly! That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the game gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was totally a normal thing to do, but some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. You're carrying a corpse, idiot. What a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Ooh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. And the school's social elite. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known facts about corpses. They smell. I'm the fists of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly. I'm also like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchy, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is all about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory. And then she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. Now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very... When you gather the corpse and you place it on your head, classmates remain silent looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Clementine is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory? Yes. Indeed, the most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats. I think it's cool how she's wearing a corpse on her head, and she's still, like, really cool about it. Fuck, I'm, like, big time drunk. Like, tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping, or is Clementine wearing a corpse on her head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping. But also Clementine is in fact wearing a corpse on her head. And you know what? She's doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a very convenient way of disposing the many corpses my ventures might or might not have produced. I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory. Even if that something is completely not hygienic nor healthy. Still drunk! And so all of them decided to agree that it establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day. You have a corpse in your possession. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart. I'm pretty charming this time, too. Let's hope I don't fuck it up. table rehearsing for the class play. It's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sense. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Gain +2 creativity. You find Scott sadly holding an open bottle of Power Sludge, the food-like elixir that gets you ripped. Oh, this protein shake in a bottle is gross. I don't even know what most of these ingredients are. Flabbergratin, Abercrombie, kale. But it tastes like butt. Not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell, but a gross, nasty butt from the butt swamp. I can't just toss it though. I've already opened it and Coach is away saying I gotta finish what I start. Bro, help me find something to mix into the power drink that'll make me buff and taste good. Make the drink taste good. I mean, I don't need to taste good. I think I taste fine. Dude, yes! I chose the grape flavored steroids. I've been always unsure on steroids. It's so hard to determine if they're good or not. Pros, they make you buff. Cons, doesn't seem like something a good boy would do. Aww. But I like grape flavor. That's 2 pros over 1 con. So it has to be a healthy good thing, right? You think it's probably not healthy, but you're not a doctor. The doctor you stole the steroids from was a doctor. You gain +2 charm and 1 fun. I'm so charming. Noon. Why are these two always sitting together? Strange, you could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it. Psst. Hey loser, down here! It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin the werebear janitor is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here! Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face our work crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there. Guess you could have thought of that before being born a commoner, huh? I wasn't born, Damien. I was died. I'll die better next time. Try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried at Fairy Tale Court for negligent munchkin side. Great, let me know how it goes. I'm off to crush an orphanage and get away with it because I'm royalty. Later! After the orphanage crushing, Damien takes you out for ice cream. Sweet. Literally. Oh, now it's stuck between these two. Me no have money still. Oh, I want a boost. Damn it, I forgot she was at the theater. That day while rehearsing, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn. Roses aren't about currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 creativity. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Mrs. Clementine, we have a problem. If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. I'm fine with either. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found a journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. Douchey name. What should we do, boss? Choose the best. Ah, damn it! Pour all your journalism skills into a killer article, and you can bet it's a killer article because you win the duel and get to kill Fyodor Fedora. What you do with the actual article itself? Have you even ever seen a man die of paper cuts? Not a nice thing to see. Hooray for murder, boss! Yes to murder, but for all the right reasons. Good news, your article is so good Vogue decided to publish it instead of Fedora's. Bad news, your article is even fiercer list of reasons not to wear a corpse as a fashion accessory. Oopsies. It's so good that soon everyone thinks you're a creep for wearing a corpse yourself, which, to be fair, is not a non-sensual thought. Also, like any other job for young adults, the Vogue gig was shitty. It was so shitty that you actually lost. Oh! Son of a bitch! Name and Polly aren't alone at the table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What? Do these 2 have bodyguards now? They're bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards. To us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style! Whatever the point is, that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food, which will be never. And I have a meeting with the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like, in a sexy way. But you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly. With all that deafness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate in his lap. Ah, stop that! It's too much food! I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick! Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem, nothing here to see. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots and not subject to with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lied. I'm kinda smart, but I'm also very broke. You traitors, I thought we were in this together. You thought that was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, then ditch school, and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible. okay, you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it! You gained 2 money. You glance at the computer next to you to see Scott apparently making out with a CD drive. You don't want to, but you ask what he's doing. The best I can, bro. The computer won't go on the internet because of some kind of error. And the only kind of error I know is a fatal error. So I'm giving the computer mouth to mouth to save its life. Live, damn you, live! You immediately notice that the computer's Ethernet cable is unplugged, but you let Scott keep blowing into the CPU. Maybe you can have a little fun before you fix it for him. You put your best troubleshooting face and tell him, and they never wear clothes. It's so obvious. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. Scott strips down and starts running and yelling as he completes his first lap. We duck down and plug the cable back in. Hey, I ran out of numbers. Oh my god, are you molesting the computer? Computer pervert! Computer pervert! The computer's totally fixed, but that doesn't matter, because you'll forever be known as a computer pervert. You lose -3 charm. The day was... I've already read this one. Nearby, you can see Scott and the Wolfpack talking. You look like his teammate. Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait. This new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. Oh, this is Coke, isn't it? It's called Coke. Cocaine. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge. Just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink and 50% protein powder and 100% raw power. God damn it, with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the Coke. And he's gone full wolf mode. Now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. And you need to do something to calm him down, but what? Starts spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in his front of Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and starts spinning. So spinning. After a while, he reverts to his normal self because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation. But a fidget spinner can cancel it. Bro, this thing's the best thingy ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Can I keep it? How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! You see Scott playing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it a very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain +2 charm and 1 smart. After this round, I will be... You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. I love this outfit. I think I have those tights. It's nothing personal, Clementine. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets. And financial slaves! Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops, besides being handed everything we want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. Sorry, I was getting comfortable again. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it could get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is, since he's so obsessed with us? We should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. Tell me, Mariana. Oh my god, yes! That is everything to me! I actually had a dream just like that one time, except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm gonna go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Clementine, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has already been talking to a llama for a few months. Now through a llama monster through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend. But he knows now, it's because he was just scared of being hurt. Me too. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama. And they're heading to the city hall for the ceremony. Right now! Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another, specifically a llama. Aw, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we gotta make it happen together! That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard. Or something, but hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel like you're not doing as good as the world requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of your life as you're under the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway. It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform, looking sadder than you've ever seen him. I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed to know that the new cocaine power drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team. He'd love to help. The only question is how. Especially people who've never even played any sports. Can you imagine being kicked off the team before you even got a chance to play? No, it's like everyone deserves a chance in sports, from the tiniest baby to the largest, hairiest baby. Sorry, bro, but two wrongs don't make a right. They make a wrong wrong. Oh, cute. The teacher's just tired of teaching, so she recurs. The classic technique of not giving a shit and putting some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. These stats are way better than last time! You may be taking your education seriously for once. Polly sure doesn't seem to be. She smells like a distillery got drunk and banged another distillery. She can barely sit up in her chair. The teacher asks her what the capital of Spain is. 11! Oh wait, no, that's wrong. I meant X, where X is the correct answer to the question. The teacher stomps up to Polly's desk, grabs her by the chin, and sniffs her breath. Polly, she asks, are you drunk in class? Uh-oh, this one question with no right answer. You better cause a diversion before Polly gets found out. Whoa, did all this... Oh, I love that! No! I mean, how drunk I'm not? Damn it! Find Bear and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples. Yeah! Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet, craze, and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product would be. Meth. Oh yeah, you know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I could ever do myself. The profit margin would be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. We need to prevent it. You mean come up with a new name like Skinny Fun Powder and probably not meth? Yeah, except neither of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say. Nipples! Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing and drug dealing turns out to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you. day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension, the consequences might distort the fabric of reality. But who cares? It's a rad party! Game plus 2 fun. Forget about that though, Polly's here and she looks like she's ready to party, so basically, just normal. There you are! My favorite party favor besides ecstasy! You ready to get crazy? You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favorite pastime. Party crashing! I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I heard about. And knowing you, I bet you have some killer ideas for how we should crash it. See, this is what I toot all aboard the party. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your profit. No, stay back, you scoundrels. This is our boat. Back, I say! But there's no stopping this army of suburban moms just as pirate. You are immediately bombarded. Ah! We were trying to crash the party, but in the end, the party crashed us. Pirates eventually do crash your boat into a police station. You will all probably go to jail, except for Polly, who is a ghost. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choices is how I died. So how can I tell poor afterlife choices when I see one? And boo, you're a big one. Oh, I got rejected. No, I got rejected. Failure haunted you the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again, except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent. But your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though. What? Lasagna? I don't want to read this. I can read it later if I want to. Okay, and that's it, guys. Or the few people. Thank you to the people who came. But I'm gonna stop now. Bye-bye.